Well, LCS is kicking off in just a couple days, but I'm joined right now by Soaz with coverage brought to you by Alienware for Virtual Media Day. Soaz, what's been going on with Immortals? Because I talked to some of the Dignitas guys earlier, and I feel the same ways about Immortals as I do with Dignitas, where I kind of don't really know what's going on. We haven't heard too much. So what's going on behind the scenes there?
I mean, pretty much the usual of the last 4 months, like 3-4 months, I guess. Just staying home, playing, just chilling, boring stuff.
Well, what
That's all.
I mean specifically, what's happening with the team? So, what does the roster look like for summer? Are you able to say who's starting yet?
I don't think I'm able to talk about on this matter.
Okay. Okay. Very, very diplomatic response. Are you starting? Can you say if you're starting?
I don't know. I don't know. We
Okay.
will. My agent will say something about that maybe in the next few days.
Okay. I mean, it's a very interesting time because with you, with Immortals, and with Dignitas, I have never had a media day where I'm interviewing players and I have no idea if they're going to be playing for the team or
Yeah,
what's actually going on. So it's like,
I think
go ahead.
I think every single team have been just trying out things like uh, over the last few week or two, honestly.
Okay. I mean, I assume Cloud9 is not trying stuff out. I assume that
Yeah,
they're
I mean,
stable resting.
okay, not every single team, but I'm pretty sure most of the teams.
Yeah. Why do you think it is that? Because at least in LCS, and I don't know, maybe it's different in LEC, but it feels like normally all the rosters are pretty much like figured out by the time like the split starts. But here we are, and the games are starting in a couple days, and people haven't been able to publicly say, in a lot of
Hmm.
cases, what their starting roster is.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Maybe there's a lot of with everything happening. There's maybe more like additional factor that makes it harder, right, to figure out things out.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Well, what should I talk to you about then? Because I can't necessarily talk to you about the roster or how the team is going to do. I don't know
I
if
don't know.
asking you if the team is going to do well makes sense if you're not able to, if you're not, for sure playing. So it's an interesting situation. Um, how are you holding up? I mean, you're in LA, so presumably you're still
Yeah.
doing something.
Um, it's pretty annoying and it's pretty hard, honestly. I feel like even though we had like a long time off, I feel like I haven't been able to relax really.
Yeah.
Uh, so I'm sure there is gonna be a really, I don't know like what's the perfect word to phrase that, but uh,
Like maybe fatigue.
like annoying, fatigued summer split season for sure. Like
Okay.
it's gonna be super annoying. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I totally feel you on that. I had all this time off. I mean, we were still doing like hotline leagues and I was doing some content, but in comparison to normal, it's way less time. And yet for me, it feels like I didn't get a chance to kind of reset. For me, I really like to
Yeah.
travel, even if it's just like road trip somewhere. But right now, you can't really travel. So it's just been kind of a weird situation. And so I can totally relate to you saying, what does this even mean?
Yeah. Yeah. It's for sure. Like depending on persons, but for me, I mean, I knew that before. Even like I've been to Korea multiple times by myself, or with one or two persons, and just staying there by myself for like 2-3 weeks, right?
Yeah.
And I could already feel after 2 to 3 weeks, like holy, like I really want to go back and talk to people and go out and just have human interactions, right? And here, like obviously, I'm sharing an apartment with like Eka, but it's it's very different, right? Like it's you have like a little bit of human interaction, right?
Yeah.
But it's very different, and yeah.
Did you get a chance to? It sounds like you didn't get a chance to go home and visit family or anything.
No, no one is really able. I mean, I would be really surprised if someone actually.
Well, some of the Korean pros did. I mean, at the very least, I think Hooney did, and I think Bang did. So at least going to Asia, some people did, but maybe there weren't as many people going to Europe.
I mean, I would have been able maybe to go to France,
Yeah,
but I'm living in Berlin. I mean, like normally I'm living in Berlin. I have an
yeah,
like I'm renting an apartment in Berlin, so um, I don't think I would have been able to go to Berlin
yeah,
because I'm not employed there either. So uh, I don't even think I would have gone to France even if I could, because I don't really have anything to do there, honestly.
yeah.
Um, so yeah, uh, difficult situation.
Well, yeah. I mean, it definitely is. We don't have too much longer that we can talk, unfortunately, because we're limited in the timing. But how are you doing? Okay, mentally and emotionally? Are you? I mean, I know you said fatigue, but are
Yeah,
you?
I mean, as of now, like I'm feeling fine. It's just that I mean I know myself, and I'm like thinking of summer split, playoff, like even like things like that. Like I know that it's gonna be really draining for
Yeah,
most of the people.
yeah. Well,
So I'm just expecting what it's gonna be like. Maybe it's not, but I would say that there's a good 98% chance that it's gonna be really draining, right?
yes, yeah. No, I can imagine for sure. Well, look, is there anything you want to say to any of the fans out there?
I mean, hopefully, like I don't I feel like because we are players and stuff like this. I don't want to complain about my you know player situation too much, because I'm sure that a lot of people have it a lot worse, right?
Yeah,
And um, hopefully, they are dealing with it fine as well, and hopefully we can all be better in some time, right? And live a happier life. So yeah.
yeah. No, it's true. Thank you so much for the interview. So, as always, a pleasure. For everyone else, you can check out the rest of my coverage of all things esports right here on my YouTube channel. Hello. It has been an interesting quarantine, but I've got to tell you, I'm very happy that I've got Alienware to provide me with an amazing computer so that I could just play games endlessly while being stuck in my apartment. Thank you to them and DraftBuff for sponsoring this video. But I gotta say, go check out alienware.com/Travis. There's a link in the description below, and use Travis 10 off Q2. That's right, we added Q2 at the end of it just to make sure you're still paying attention. They've got some amazing stuff over there. They've newly refreshed a bunch of their hardware, and I've been using some of it recently, and it's been fantastic. So thanks so much to Alienware for sponsoring everything I do, especially as I don't know, things are a little wild right now, right? There's no events to go to, so I appreciate them sticking around. Thanks.